This journey that I'm on, which maybe started about 20 years ago, finding that first Yiddish record, and it's all kind of led to this project, Die Frosch. Me singing a Yiddish song with this incredible string quartet. I'm Josh Dulgan. I'm also known as Socalled, it's my stage name, and I'm from Montreal, where I am basically a musician, but I have many interests and many different passions that I pursue. So I'm into theater, I'm into making movies, I'm into photography and magic and cartooning, and I'm passionate about Yiddish music. As a hip-hop producer, I started to find Jewish records, music from my own culture that I had never been exposed to. I was looking for samples, looking for cute little sounds that I could steal and put into new hip-hop. And in so doing, I started to really fall in love with the music. Now I wanted to just sing the songs. So I started to learn how to sing Yiddish songs. A lot of Jewish music, a lot of Jewish culture has been lost, has been forgotten. And a lot of this amazing repertoire isn't sung and isn't shared anywhere. Lately I've been doing a lot of theater and I've been writing for a string quartet. So I had these friends in Hamburg, Germany. I got them on board, I sent them the parts, they got super into it, and we recorded the record. The album is called Die Frosch, and that is a song about a frog, as all German people know, because I think Frosch means frog in German.
Gewein is a Frosch in a greensamet Kleid. Quack, 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 quack. Gewein is a Frosch in a greensamet Kleid. Mit a Schürzel a weißen von vorn gesprayt.
So I found this song called Die Frosch. It's a children's song, and I found it on a record of Noach Nachbush, who was a great Yiddish singer from the Vilna Truppe, which was this theater troupe in the 1920s and 30s. And he was one of the members of the troupe, and he recorded several records that I've found, to me, are some of the sort of purest form. I don't know, it just really, you can hear how to sing a Yiddish song on these records.
Kinderjahren, süße Kinderjahren.
The song Kinderjahren, my childhood, it rips your heart out. It's like it's the most sad, beautiful song, and the melody is incredible, and the arrangement is incredible because it's written by this guy Abraham Elstein. I found a whole pile of his arrangements in an archive in New York City, and this was one of the arrangements for choir that I wrote out for string quartet.
Wo ich bin geboren, euch gezeugen, euch mein Wiegel seh ich dort, steht noch auf demselben Ort. Wie a Cholm ist das Salz verflogen.
I tried to not do the same song that everybody's heard, because if you have heard Yiddish music, then you have heard the same three songs. You've heard Bei mir bist du schön, you've heard Arum dem Feier, you've heard a couple songs that are the chestnuts of the repertoire, and they've been recorded enough as far as I'm concerned. It's like, sure, you could record them again, that's great, but for me, what's so important is the sort of archaeological aspect of what I'm doing, is I'm unearthing these treasures, and like, there's so many songs, like we have to sing them. Like, come on, we can't be always singing the same song over and over again.
leben die Breggen von den Jebstädter Städtele, sie Zaporozhye der Nomen. Sie ist dorten mein Seide am Moleke Jorgen, a hinzu zum Leben gekommen. Dorten hat ois gebeut das Stiebele, Fuß ist geboren mein Tate. Dorten verpflanzt hat Gärtner und Träumen von Jamen und Länder und Weite.
I had a friend who lived in Dnipropetrovsk in Zaporozhye, which is where my grandfather was from. And this gentleman, Arkady Gendler, he was a living link to the old world. And he wrote a song for me. It's a long story about this cruise that I organized along the Dnieper River with my parents, and 200 people came on board, and we had a Yiddish culture cruise. Arkady Gendler got on the boat, and he is this great Yiddish singer who sang, you know, in the 30s and 40s, and was a cabaret singer and wrote a bunch of songs, and was a Holocaust survivor, and was in the Russian army, and like lived a crazy life. Just the loveliest man with the most beautiful voice. And I said, write a song about this trip, and he did. It's called Zum Stamm, and it tells the story of that boat ride and of people returning to their roots.
Barbara, Linda, Christina, and Ronnie, Lionel, Nancy, Edward, Lillian, Jerry, Philip, Marilyn, and Rosalie machen dort alle l'chaim.
This Die Frosch project just feels so right, and the audiences are so hungry for this repertoire. So to bring it to them and share it with new audiences, with people who've never heard this music before, it's an honor, and it's super fun. And I can't wait to share this repertoire with you and with anyone who has the ears to hear it.
Machen schon alle l'chaim.